What's the deal? What's the deal? What's the deal? Fresh Convo podcast. Hey man, I got two legends, living legends. Birthday guy, you know what I'm saying? If you know about hip hop talk, which the whole city, pretty much the city's catching on to it, you know, Mr. DS Walk.
What's going on, everybody? Welcome to the Fresh Convo.
Man, that's crazy. We crossing paths. He got his hip hop talk.
Man.
I got my Fresh Convo, and then we gonna get to this guy. Everybody know him already. He's already there. They ask me about him every other day.
No, that's all up, man.
He be talking so much.
It's all about DS Walk, man. Hip hop talk. Let's get it going for sure.
Yeah, man. Thank y'all, man. Before I start, shout out to my homeboys back in Dallas, Jeff Warden, Kevin Vaughn, Cisco. Three of my friends, you know, I hang out with constantly, man. Big shout out to y'all. Thank you guys for the birthday shout out today. Looking forward to the get together party y'all throwing me. And on that, man, it's good to be home, man. It's good to be back in the D. It's good to be around my family. Good to be around my friends.
Yeah.
God is good. God is real good.
And everything is organic because, I mean, it's kind of off the subject, but, you know, we got spiritual in here, too. This how we supposed to meet up because my mother lived right behind us.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it's like, hey, man, my mother lived right there. You know what I mean? So, whatever, man. But we gonna tap into everything. First of all, and like I said, we got my man's Dame Jefferson on
y'all know
DJ.
what it is.
You know what I'm saying?
Dame, hip hop talk. Your man DS Walk, hip hop talk. Y'all know, follow the movement. My nigga Tony Fresh Convo, the podcast. We linked up. Y'all know what it is. It's like La Familia. So everybody tap in.
Yeah.
Let's get it.
Tap in on us, y'all. You know what I'm saying? You know, me and Dame got the same. Tap in us now before we get big. When we get big, man,
Price is going up. Price going up.
It's gonna be too late.
Price is going up.
But I want to thank Tony, you know, for having me on this show, man. You know, it's a blessing, man. Shout out to my man's right here doing the filming.
Appreciate you, silent.
I love him, bro. He professional.
You, man.
Yeah, I mean, shout him out. Definitely part. Yeah, I mean, I've been. I was telling you about Cuz about the link because it's amazing. I like how you do things. So it's my nigga. That's spiritual. It's my guy. We can hang out. We can go any state and have a good time for sure.
Hey, and that's gonna happen too because we manifesting it. But you know, we gonna get into everything, man. First of all, I got a question, y'all. You know what I'm saying? Because I know y'all looked at me when I did that interview with y'all. When Lou Bizzle put me all like, hey. I know who this nigga is with the dog hat on, with the shirt open, and nigga, they were like, who the hell is this nigga? Right. Hey, you know what's crazy? Look, real quick. Yeah, that too. But he say, I was at my old manager at the time. They was like, yeah, you heard my nigga Tony Fresh. He was like, you talking about the pretty nigga? I said, damn, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, man, that's what I get down, the pretty nigga, but they got to be one of them, you know what I'm saying?
I call it what I see.
Yeah.
Pretty
nigga, I'm like, goddamn. I ain't gonna front, you know, when I interviewed you on the show, and when you was talking, you know, Dane was talking, man, I was sitting in the back of my chair, I'm like, my man got more swag than I do. Then I'm like, damn, my man all feel confidence. I like that. You know what I'm saying? I like that. Because if you ain't got no swag, you ain't got no swag or no confidence, man, what you doing?
What are you doing?
Yeah, and I can't call myself, I mean, this ain't about me, this is about y'all, but at the same time, I can't call myself Tony Fresh. The key word is fresh, everything fresh, and not be looking like, hey, if you don't like my music, if you don't like my conversation, you're going to remember me from my address.
No, 100%, nigga, my nigga. I've been around the world twice. I tell the people all the time. I've been around people who consider swag places. New York, Oakland, Detroit, and like I said, I'm one of the swaggers and swag, and I love your swag. I
appreciate it.
Yeah, I got excused about my look, but I still look fresh though. Don't worry.
Still born fly, you know what I mean? Birthday guy. Yeah. So how did y'all start hip hop talk?
Well, hip hop talk, to be honest, started back in the '80s, and what I mean by start back in the '80s, I mean, you know, growing up, Dame. All my older cousins, Clay Johnson, Mark Johnson, my brother, Albert Walker.
Big Al.
They always get together, man, and just talk about music. And it would be like it don't be no argument. It'd be like a discussion.
Close to argument.
Yeah, and everybody, you know, at that time, how they lined up their favorite. You got Biggie fans, you got Pac fans. Then in the 90s and the 80s, you had your your NWA fans, your Run DMC fans. And all my older cousins, you know, they go way back to the Curtis Blow, Rapper's Delight, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. And we used to have these discussions, man, like, yo, who the best artist of all time? Who the best? Who y'all think who the best? Who got the best album, best song, everything. And when I was a kid, I was amused by that because I could see all the passion come out. You know, it's like shout out to my Uncle Marty. Yeah. He likes Bootsy Collins. Jazz guy, right? Sure. And I used to hear my man play a lot of jazz. Bootsy Collins, no funk music. I like that. I'm like, oh, okay.
Sure.
And then gangster rap. You know what I'm saying? Easy.
So they put you up on the gangster rap.
Yeah, and my brother did because they play Easy, Ice Cube, and my favorite today, DJ Quick.
You know, we listen to that.
You know,
88 to 93, 94.
Yeah, and then then my older cousins, like Dane, a little older, they was all East Coast rappers. Right. That's all that East Coast. Yeah. And then Dane, it brought us some Detroit rappers in. Yeah. And just listen to them, they passionate about it, how they argue about how they trying to convince you about, my guy's the best, my guy's like this. Yeah. Me personally, R&B Rakim. I'm just putting it out there. Yeah. Underrated, before his time. Yeah. And I appreciated all that, man. I appreciate it because, I never seen a family. Yeah. Not only, we get together, do karaoke and all, but get together and argue, passionate about their favorite artist. So I appreciate that.
Now, the word family, it's not overrated. It's underwhelmed. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's not too many more families. Everybody got an op now. You know what I'm saying? Your aunties your op now.
Yeah, see, the way we
like, what happened to family?
100%. I ain't sorry to cut you off, my nigga, but my family is a little different because my grandma, my auntie, they were like my mama, so they didn't let us get away. Yeah. I'm damn near half a hun, nigga, and they still on my head. She called my auntie, the one that sent her, she'll call me. If I don't call her in a week, she'll call me, where you at? And I have to pick the phone up. Ain't no not pick the phone up. If I don't pick the phone up, she's gonna say, why you pick the phone up? Right. First thing she's gonna say. Yeah. So my family was like that. So we like that. That's how I want my children. So we built like that.
We grew up, and I say, me and my brother, even day, we blessed to have two sets of family that's like that. See, God rest his soul, my father passed away when I was a kid.
Cool. And
my mother.
Swag. You see my swag. They call me Smiley, nigga. Kept a smile.
Yeah. My mother.
Come on, man.
Who I look up to, my role model, had to do everything. And my mother showed us the way how to live.
Facts.
And how to get things you want in life.
Facts.
My mother struggled raising two kids and then bringing Damon, because Damon grew up with since I was a baby, Damon living with us in and out, right? So like everywhere we go, family vacation, my dad's gonna pick up Damon.
Acapulco, wherever they went.
But my mother, when she was doing this solo dolo, you know what I'm saying, she did it. And she took three inner city kids out of the hood and moved us 45 minutes away to a suburban area in Rochester Hill. Shout out to everybody in Rochester Hill. And it was a culture shock because, listen, you got three black kids and you in the neighborhood full of white people and you look around like, damn, ain't no black people out here. Yeah. And, I remember clear as day, my first day of school, I got on the bus, I got off the bus. Because I'm like, I ain't used to this. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? But my mom installed that hustle, that loyalty, and that go-get. My mother, fought for all of us.
Literally.
You know what I'm saying? Fought for us to get what we want. But she instilled that, you don't got to live like this. You can have something better if you want to. Right. You just got to keep working at it. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And that's where I get it from. That's where Dame get it from.
That's how Mama walk.
Yeah.
Yeah, she built like a tank, man. That Yo Gotti song when he say, my auntie, that's my auntie. That's real shit. Like, she's solid like that. Like, fly shit in the world she can show me.
Right. Yeah. It's, my mom's a music lover. She go old school. We used playing in the car. I'm quite sure she heard it. Yeah. My mother will play some Luther. She'll play some, I forget what their name was, Stairway to Heaven.
Okay.
My whole family loves Prince, by the way, so we don't listen to Prince and Michael Jackson all day. I'm more of a Prince guy because you already know what's up. Yeah. You already know his appeal was. Right. So, man, hip hop talk came from all of that, man. And what I did was I took all that I learned growing up, interviewed my cousin because he had a story to tell about his relationship with Jay Dilla, everything they did, the things that they seen, and I took that, everything I learned from growing up, took that interview and created Hip Hop Talk. And the original thing was I was going to do a solo, but I said no, I don't want to be selfish that way. So I brought my cousin in as my partner, co-host, everything, because we grew up dreaming about this stuff. We grew up dreaming about having music, having something like an MTV Raps, or just not even like MTV Raps, having our own style, doing stuff like this. And, you know, man, it's a blessing, man. I got 3 other podcasts I do. I love.
Shout them out. Tay and Shine Show.
Tay and Shine Show. Double Drill Podcast, the first podcast that got everything in motion to start my baby, which is coming back next month. Get ready for it. And I got a wrestling podcast, don't have a name yet. Okay. And that one's gonna be like Hip Hop Talk. Right. But that's all it started, man. And with Hip Hop Talk, first of all, if you got a podcast, if you enjoy doing it, you get nervous. I get nervous at every show I do. But I enjoy every show I do. I enjoy everybody's personality. I enjoy everybody, you know, the platform they get on, whether they're nervous or not. Man, they just let it all out. And I just sit back, I'll be like, yeah, keep it going. Keep going. And my mind, you know, I just be like, damn. Man, I created something that
ridiculous,
you know, that everybody wanted.
Man.
And the reason why I did independent artists is because a lot of independent artists like yourself, who've been out here for a while, I feel like y'all don't get the love y'all deserve.
Man.
And they ain't brought that to my attention. You know, a lot of you guys, y'all put blood, sweat, and tears in your music. Y'all got to perform in venues where, you know, it's a 50-50.
And it's coming out our pockets.
For sure.
Yeah. Y'all not
getting... Nigga be mad. Excuse my language, you know what I'm saying? But not cut you off, but I ain't gonna lie, nigga. I was gonna retire. You know what I'm saying? You know, instead of just using the word quit. Because quit make you be like, oh, nigga, you just leave. You know what I'm saying? But just like, man, listen, I've been rapping for like 3 years. I done dropped about 67 projects, whether they EPs, full lengths, whatever. And, you know, I market, brand myself, whatever. You know what I'm saying? It's always about branding yourself.
For sure.
You know, especially with the word campaign. I can't do nothing else but just walk around networking and talking. I just set myself in stone.
Come on, man.
But it's kind of like, damn. But you saying that, they got to understand that the artist, any independency is your own money. Unless you got somebody that's just, you know, hitting Instagram, you know, your picture. Yeah, well, I shared your picture.
I'm going to tell you some real shit about independent Detroit artists. First off, Jay Dilla was my friend. We wasn't into music. But I was the guy pulling up listening to Street Lords, Cheddar Boys. I'm banging it. That was my life. So when he hearing it, he heard it before, but he hearing it more and more.
Right.
So now he want to be into it. You understand what I'm saying? So he want Detroit to be where it's supposed to be at. So shout out Jay Dilla. He's the real king of Detroit. I tell people all the time. Who's the king of Detroit? Jay Dilla. Nobody else. You know why? He's the first guy I ever seen that wasn't doing what he's doing. He's super rich. And he humble. Detroit guy. He went into the light, none of that. Frank and Dank, one of the first rap groups to ever get the major deal in Detroit through MCA. So shout them out. So shout out everybody who paved the way. Shout out Trick, shout out the whole Goon Squad. I remember these guys from conception. You understand what I'm saying? So Hip Hop Talk was started based on Cuz interviewing me about my experiences with Jay Dilla. I've been in 5 or 6 different states with Jay Dilla. I've seen fans react to him. So for me to put so when Detroit comes, you add Detroit to that mix, you like, oh shit. It becomes a real thing. Yeah. So experience I never shared with nobody. A couple people reached out and never did it because he's my homeboy. It wasn't no music. You understand what I'm saying? We lived this, we slept, he was like my family. So I was hurt. Still is hurt. You understand what I'm saying? So but Hip Hop Talk is Cuz's creation that it's made me popular, make me shine, and it makes me happy because he's very the work ethic is ridiculous. You understand what I'm saying? I'm hungry, he got the work ethic. Right. Put those two things together,
it's
gone.
Before I comment on that, I also want to shout out to all the independent artists out here around the country because a lot of them out here, and I want to be able to interview all of them. Now, I do see a lot of artists who are mainstream who are now independent artists. You know, once upon a time, I just watched Love and Hip Hop, and I see Lil Scrappy and all who are mainstream, have mainstream albums. Now they're independent, and I look at them like I don't look at them as independent artists because y'all was mainstream. Reason y'all independent artists because y'all record sales wasn't good. But on top of that, you know, y'all know what it takes to get back to the main label. Right. I look at independent artists as people who out here, you know, who ain't never had a record deal or had a record deal, a development deal, but wasn't able to get to the next level. That's why I love independent artists. They got a hell of a story to tell. Yeah. And shout out to you, to all of y'all, because y'all put the work, the grind, and y'all do everything, like you said, come out of y'all pocket. Sure. And you know, when you create something and when you pay for something like that, you know what I'm saying, I already know you're going to do your best work. You're going to shine like a mug. See, those guys, you know, they don't have to do their best work. They can half-ass it. I'm not saying they do that, but they can, and they be all right. Man, I ain't bring my best, but it's all good. The crowd love it. Yeah. But cat like me, nah, man.
But Detroit is built for independent artists. We keep it 100 with you. Because we never was influenced by anything else. You know what I'm saying? We weren't influenced by, even though I'm a Biggie guy, I'm an Easy guy. As much as I was influenced by Easy, of course, not so much Biggie, I just loved him. Detroit, we so independent. We influenced by us. So when you hear rappers come out, to me it was so important for me to listen to them because they represented what I was doing. Yeah. My neighborhoods. What I seen actually happen. Not studio. I'm talking about some actually happening. Oh, that was yesterday. You know what I'm saying? So I always was on to Detroit rap. So when the world was listening to big rappers, I'm listening to Detroit rap.
Yeah. And what I love about it is that they represent the city the right way. Right. Sure. And the one thing I love about the people here, they're like me. I love this city. And I want my city represented the right way, the true right way. Sure. You know what I'm saying? Because I feel that when you're a Detroiter, born and raised here, no matter where you live, you know, you take that with you, no matter what. And with a Detroit artist, you don't see it. You hear it in their voice, you hear it in their rap, you hear it in their song.
Shout out Payroll, you know shout out Tony Fresh.
You hear it.
This is what I'm listening to. Right. You understand what I'm saying? This is my life. So why would I represent, at some point, why would I represent to hear something else that's not actually going on in my world? Exactly. So that's why Detroit independent artists are so important.
I hear people say all the time, I like when an artist, when they write their own song and do their own beat. And that's cool. I like that too. But I like an artist where they're telling you a story without telling you a story. Right. They're telling you something and you got to pay attention to what they're saying.
Man, come on.
And a lot of times, they not telling you it's them, but it really is telling them about their story. So that's what I love about Detroit artists. That's what I love about all you guys come on my show. Y'all tell a story, but it could be about you. It could be about somebody else. It could be about what you see. And that's why I love it.
Shout out everybody that's been on our show. Shout out everybody that's coming on our show.
Look, man.
We got Queen V coming, Scammo coming. We got a lot of people coming on our show, man. Shout them all out, man.
Oh, yeah.
Keep it up, cuz, man. I appreciate you, baby.
Happy birthday. No, thank you.
We love you. You know what I mean?
Hey, I love y'all too, man. Look, man, I don't rap. I don't sing. I don't beat. I don't do none of that. But
unify.
I'm unifying everything.
He is a coach.
But I'm telling you, man, I know this stuff, man, because, you know,
culture, for sure.
Like I said, I always go back to what I learn and what I hear, man. I mean, you know what I'm saying? And that's important to me. It's very important to me. Like, cause, man, when I do my interviews, I think I spend maybe about like 5 to 10 minutes research. And then I just wait for you. I just wait for you just to say something like, okay, I know exactly what I'm asking. I got you.
Great interview.
Yeah.
Watch the Concord of hip hop, baby. Yeah. Because like I said, he pays attention to it. It don't take him a long time, but he pays attention to it. He know what catches. He been listening to hip hop for a long, long time. He know what drives a person when they doing their music. You understand what I'm saying? So he actually got the perfect ear. More perfect than you and more perfect than me. Because what happens is we wrapped up in whatever, we wrapped in the street music, whatever. Put them together. He wrapped up with paying attention to everything that was going on in it.
Yeah. I'm the first one to tell you. I tell everybody, I'm not a street kid. I wasn't allowed to be a street kid because that woman in there and all my cousins treat me like I'm their little brother.
For sure.
They protected me.
For sure.
I wasn't allowed to be a street kid. The first time I had something in my hand that looked like I had something, my brother dropped me.
Right.
I woke up 20 minutes afterwards, like, then what happened? He was like, don't ever do that again.
I ain't laughing at you.
You know what I'm saying? That's the type of relation I had. You know what I'm saying? Like, I was that kid where I come around and I seen everything. But if you pick it up, you gonna get number 2 gonna be worse than number 1. Or if I don't get you, he gonna get you. If he don't get you, we all gonna get you. Sure. So I knew what I cannot do. Yeah, sure. You know what I'm saying? So, man, I grew up in this life, and I don't regret it at all, man.
Yeah, hip-hop talk is based on everything we did. We dressed hip-hop. We was always into that. We was the guys they rapped about. Not my family members, the guys they rapped about, to be honest with you, not the rappers. You know what I mean? The rappers wasn't doing that. So here again, we were the culture. We loved Detroit and anybody outside of Detroit. It sounded like the Oakland guys. Immediately, we recognized y'all because we saying the same thing. We doing the same thing. Literally, just different weather. Right. I've been to Oakland a few times. Miami, Detroit. You understand what I'm saying? So the vibe, the way people move, the way they ain't all in your business, the way it's different between Oakland and South Central. My God. So the whole difference. You understand what I'm saying? So,
man, my cousins have beef store. I walk in there, I walk right back out. Because I know. Because I was moving anything. Because I know because they told me. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's the difference between when you talk to someone, you selling some beeper, and then compared to you talking to someone real close saying, okay, all right, I'll come back later.
Yeah, it's great. Like I said, he was like I said, that's life. That was our life. And the fact that we was in the street doing whatever we was doing, we was raised by people who were smart. No matter what you was doing, you better pay attention, nigga. My auntie was a person like that.
Oh, yeah.
Don't give a fuck what you doing. You better pay attention, nigga. Pay attention to what your surroundings, pay attention to what's going on. Don't be stupid. And don't be no follower. I was never following.
Yeah, man. You understand what I'm saying? You grew up with thugs, dog. I think my mom and her sister were the toughest people I ever met in my life. Because they raised number of boys.
She used to hit me, nigga. Boom.
You know what I'm saying? But it was, we talking about like, that was just the rated A version. Right. He just said, I'm talking about when I mean thugs. I be like, these women back in the day be like, oh, okay, y'all like that. So, me and Dame, this was meant to happen. What we doing right now, man, is special. He's like, cuz.
I used to rap, Tom.
Yeah. We was talking about that. I was like, look, man.
Hear that.
No. I think we'll say last week.
Oh, yeah.
I was like, hey, cuz. He's like, yeah. Remember that rap book you had, man? You brought me to school?
Right.
And you got in trouble for it because the lyrics and the teacher was stuff like you was crazy? He's like, yeah, man.
Got my name stitched in my head.
Yeah.
I used to be called D-Man back then. D-Man.
Okay. Yeah. I kid you not. That rap book was everything. Yeah. And I was thinking like, cuz, you had that rap book for 3 months. They ain't just not seeing it? He's like, yeah, I
wasn't one of the people that like, they knew my family knew I rap because I'm in the house and we listened to that constantly. You understand? But I was doing what made sense at the time, not rapping. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? But it was, that hip hop. I'm addicted to it. What's up?
I see you brought up. It's kind of like a total opposite of, entertainment of rappers, but you said you listen to Eazy-E.
My guy, my favorite rapper. Right. My second favorite rapper.
Now, which one you like better? Like, which one would you consistently? I mean, I ain't gonna lie.
I know the answer to that question. I know the answer to that question.
Yes, but you want me to ask the question? Yeah. I like Biggie raps, but I'm Eazy-E.
Okay.
So Eazy-E.
So you took into Eazy-E's like persona
swag.
As far as like
I was little than you and I could beat you up, and I was hustling, and I was sexy to the women.
Okay.
Still am.
So what did you like about Biggie? What did Biggie draw you?
Biggie was better than everybody else. Okay. It was an easy difference. Like I said, when I was coming up, I was listening to rap based on who I consider myself, who had some traits like me. So Biggie had some traits like me too, but he was just better than everybody. I wanted to be flyer than everybody. Biggie was flyer than everybody.
Okay.
Biggie actually can rap better than everybody. Before Biggie, I was a Tupac guy. I used to have 10 guys with me. Mm-hmm. After Biggie, it was just me and my cousin. Wow. He had a 600. I had a big Chevy with some wheels. Mm-hmm. We was the ones. You understand what I'm saying? So that's what we was focused on. That was life.
See, my answer was you a little bit of both. Yeah. And what I mean by that is, with Dame in the hood, he has to be easy. And the reason I say that because how we grew up. How he grew up. Excuse me. Not me. How he grew up. Right. And he has to be easy in the hood. Right. He can't show no softness. even when my brother didn't show no soft. So I couldn't show it. Even though I was young, I couldn't show it because look, man, they'll beat me up. You know what I'm saying? So I couldn't show it. But in the hood, he has beef. But in the streets,
big.
Okay.
He's big because big represents everything. I always say big represents everything who he is.
When Big wrapped the Rolex,
if everybody knows Tory's big, what do you say we
before
love?
Icewood was Icewood, we was Icewood. Way before that.
If y'all remember what Biggie said in the interview, he said, "I love money, hoes, and clothes."
That's
money, in that order, money. Not in that order, money, hoes, and clothes. Right? And y'all remember what he said when he told Diddy, Puff, if this deal don't work out, I'm going to sell this down North Carolina. If this don't work out, you owe me $15,000.
Right.
It worked. That's who he is. Because he dress fly, loves women, but he loves money more.
Yeah.
So that's why I said in the hood, he has to be easy because he needs that persona. He needs that, what he learned growing up.
I ain't like nobody to hold me either. Back then, you couldn't have nobody to city holding you. You know what I'm saying? So
he needed that.
About you just being the toughest guy. Easy wasn't the toughest guy. He just wasn't no hoe.
Yeah. Right. He didn't back down. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like I tell everybody, the hood was different.
And that's me. That's what
the hood was different when we was growing up compared to it now.
Right.
Back then, you had to be strong. Right. But you also be a fly guy too. You also love money, hoes, and clothes. You know what I'm saying?
My auntie is the reason I'm fly. I'm gonna tell you. When I was a kid, this is an honest to God truth, Tom. When I was a kid, I used to come to my auntie house. She used to make me take all my clothes off that I had on, put it in the bag. She'd wash them, put it in the bag. When I was a little kid, I used to be mad at her in my head. And the one that she told me, you dress how you look, you get what you pay for. So she always had nice clothes for me to put on. Immediately, every time I hit it, oh, come over here. You know what I'm saying? So that right there told me, it ain't about when you get what you pay for.
Right.
So she taught me the biggest lesson when it comes to being fly. Get what you pay for.
Yeah.
I was in Somerset in 85, 86, which is like, people didn't know what Somerset was.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? We, my father used to buy a brand new gym shoe, especially him and my Damon and my brother because, you know, they were old.
Peer pressure.
But, you know what I'm saying? Damon tell you, the only shoes I ever wore in my life was Nike. Mm-hmm. That's all we always wore. We had some Converse. Right. But it was the Magic Johnsons and Larry Birds. We ain't wear the Birds. We had the Magic, but we always wore it's just that we had never had anything green.
Yeah. So we fuck with Michigan, I'm Michigan State.
Yeah. So, you know, this is how we dress, man. And my mother, like, how we grew up, my grandmother always said, we leave the house. Iron your clothes.
Man, thanks.
Make sure your shoes clean.
We clean as people at church. I promise you.
Yeah, make sure you got your shirt tucked in.
Haircut every 2 weeks.
Right. If your belt got if your belt got a crease, go get a new one.
Yeah. Better line up with your clothes, everything.
We used to get a haircut every week. Man, I'm talking about fresh.
Yeah, for sure.
Socks, iron, everything, man. And we always stay fly. Yeah. I mean, that's. And when we go to church, they're going to Mrs. Jefferson's grandkids. You know, they always fly. They know the difference.
By the way, we had the girls in there, everywhere. School, church, wherever we went. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? It was like that. Like I said.
No, I'm going to tell you my personal favorite rapper. Because I grew up on, you know, so I give about 3. You know, Big Daddy Kane always wanted to be Big Daddy Kane. You know what I'm saying? Because he was dope. You feel me?
I like his
Big Daddy Kane was all, you know what I mean? Because he was like he had Madonna. He go around and get busy. He brought out Jay-Z.
Yeah,
everybody. You feel me?
He brought out Big.
Big, all of them.
Pop?
And he still rap. He got something for his day.
You know he's modeling too.
Yeah.
I salute him for being, like I said, he's one of the people that make me put my head up high. So I fuck with him for that.
I think a lot of us, even the new generation, I think they sleep on Big Daddy Kane because, again, he at that time, his height, he got Air B with him, right? Air B Rakim. Excuse me, Rakim. And back in those days, 2 best rappers out there at that time was Rakim and Big Daddy Kane. You got a street guy, a different street guy.
Different kind of street.
And then you got a guy who Big was, who Jay-Z was, who they take that persona from.
Big Daddy Kane.
Who taught them how to dress.
And they'll say ASAP.
Yeah.
Jay-Z be like, Big Daddy Kane.
Yeah.
Right. So we forget the influence those two have on the game. Yeah. Because if you want to be honest, all the East Coast guys who dress the way they dress right now, even back then, Rakim started that. Y'all, I hate to say it. Rakim started that.
I gotta give Rakim his credit for that.
Yeah, I started that.
Swag-wise, I'm a guy who... Rakim was better than Kane, personally. I just like the Kane, his confidence. Yeah. So no matter if you're better than me, homie, what up?
Right. Yeah.
So that's what I resonate to. Period.
Yeah. But I think what Wu-Tang has said...
just Biggie happened to match up where he's saying it, and he was actually.
Yeah. And with when Wu-Tang had this rappers who dress up, dance in the video, Big Daddy Kane was the first. Yeah. But a lot of people sleep on them because they don't think that they were the best lyrics out here. And actually, their rap, their music, can survive in any era because of what they talk about and what story they tell us. A lot of us don't understand that part because we think like a lot of people from the East Coast rappers, they know this, man. You can ask now, they know this, man. Like, Big Daddy Kane, or excuse me, Kool G Rap.
Kool G Rap, I got you.
One of the best storytelling rappers of all time. One of the best.
Rap and Kane, 1, 2, 3.
Right?
That's my list, but I love Kane without a doubt. Like I said, he way more confident than both of those guys.
Way those three.
Actually.
We don't give them the credit they deserve, man, because they changed the game without even changing. I mean, a lot of us don't see it that way, but they really did.
I'm gonna tell you, them the reasons why I listen to Payroll and Peas. I'm taking my list. If you really why I listen to only Payroll and Peas and guys like Tony Fresh, New Business, is because when I was coming up, I listened to Kool G Rap. I listened to those guys who represented their hood so well.
Right.
So I don't want to hear nobody else.
Right.
If you ain't Nipsey Hussle, one of my personal favorites. If you ain't representing where you from, it's got to be take me there. I don't want to hear it.
Right. And not only that, they're original.
Yeah. Like, as much as I like to dance, as much as I fuck with Sada Baby, as much as I fuck with T Grizzly, dope, Big Sean, dope, and then in my car.
Yeah. Right. So I listen to Tony. The Tony stuff is original. I don't. When I say I met Tony, when I hear your music, I listen to your music. Yeah. You already know I want that one song. I ain't going. Yeah. I don't hear that nowhere else, man. Yeah. That's what I'm saying. Like the latest last two you sent me. I listened to it like 4 times on my overnight shift. I'm like, damn. Then I'll pull up by Fast Other Rapper. Okay, so they not doing what you doing. Yeah. So that's why I listen to him. Same thing with Lou. I listen to Lou.
My nigga, shout out Lou Business.
Same way. 5, 6 other rappers.
Shout out my nigga Lou Business.
Same thing with Milan. Which stuff she says, I pull up 5, 6 female rappers. Okay, they not saying what she said. Right. They don't have, she not doing the same, y'all not doing the same style that y'all see coming up.
I'm gonna tell you something unique about Fresh Convo, and then I'm gonna get back to your list. I'm gonna tell you something unique about Fresh Convo and Hip Hop Talk. If you look at the content you created, the amount of people that you're talking to, you create something that's ain't around here. Right. And what I mean by ain't around, people doing different kind of podcasts, but it's not like that. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And then you look up at one point, you can have if you invite everybody that's been on your show to a barbecue, you got a hell of a barbecue.
Yeah, that's coming too.
Hip Hop Talk, day party coming too. Yeah. So the whole thing is that's the whole thing. Yeah. You promote that, it becomes a family. Now you can everybody can market their brand. Yeah. Everybody can bring their merchandise. Everybody can shop the Hip Hop Talk shirts, the Gorilla, y'all know what it is. Right. You know what I mean? DS Walk Gang. But my point is, that's what it is. So you're a pioneer. I called him one day and had like a 30-minute conversation with him. And I've been doing this since we was 15, 16. I would call him have a 30-minute conversation, actually. No matter what I was doing. What kind of business I was in, what kind of drink, whatever I was doing, I would call this nigga and have a 30-minute conversation like I had with him about Hip Hop Talk. And I told him how proud I was of him. You know what I'm saying? Because I didn't pay attention to it. Do you understand what I'm saying? Yeah. You put the totality together, all the content together. Now I'm like, oh shit.
Yeah. He had told me, he's like, man, you know you did over 40 interviews? Get out of here. I ain't doing that many. He's like, yeah, you did? I'm like, come on, man. I ain't doing it. If I did over 40, man, I would.
So you and him, both of y'all need to salute yourselves for that shit, because that's what's going on. That's the way. We need sponsorship. Everybody tap in. Get these boys a show. Get all the rest a show. But my point is, Detroit, man, we here. We ain't going nowhere, man. The best, worst place in the world, man.
And it's crazy because, not to cut you off, but when I'm like, I'm going to chill on that or whatever, I send them their way. You feel me? Like, hey, man, go ahead and do
Hip Hop
Talk. You know what I'm saying? The next best thing, So it's like, it's an organic situation. And, every time I see y'all page or whatever, it's more people.
Yeah, sure.
More people. You see what I'm saying? I'm lining them up too.
Yeah, for sure. Man, we appreciate it. Like I said, everybody chat there. Shout out Milan Jackson. Shout out everybody who fucked with us on every different level, because we are a family at this point. Yeah. Anytime Tony doing something, anytime Luke doing something, anytime all these people doing something because they showing us tons of love, of course we're gonna show them love. That's how we raised.
Right. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like Luke tapped into me 3 like, man, I need to do a show. Okay, what day you want? That's where I'm at with y'all, man. Like, all right, what day over time? Just let me know. I'm there.
Man, we at the point where these guys, DS Walk, all these guys, we're gonna start promoting hip podcasts. Get your own podcast. Tap in with us. Get your own podcast. Show you how it's done. So the thing is, that's the movement. That's what we at with it. Yeah. And that's what we call. That's why I say it's authentic. That's why I would like to watch it and listen to it, because when I hear it, I want to hear some passion from people that's has experiences and also going this way. Yeah. So yeah, I'm a legend for sure. I've been considered myself a legend because what I did was legendary. You know what I'm saying? I've been connected with some people who are really huge legends. But my point is, I was my own individual. Even when I was hanging out with those legends, even when Jay Dillon was the biggest man in the world, I was driving my own car. I wasn't driving around his Range Rover. I was driving around my own car. You know what I'm saying? Because that's how we was raised, and that's why he loved it. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm the one. Okay, let's go.
Right. Yeah. So we grew up on. Oh, that's nice, man, but it's all good.
Right.
They're like, what do you mean? It's all good, dog. I mean. Right. But I don't need what you got. Right. I don't need what you got. We got some. I got something better than that.
Right.
Or put on something. Yeah, like, okay.
That's how we right.
Yeah. Shout out to my mama right there.
Right. She the one show. She like I told you. She the one showed me a whole different life. She the one took me out of town. When I was a little kid, jumping in the back of cars, going out of town, coming back. I loved the road trips. Same reason I love road trips today, because of her. Because where I'm from, we didn't go on road trips. We didn't go nowhere. Yeah. She took me everywhere. Yeah. Zigzag. Get in the car. Shut up. Be quiet. Say what she say right now. Be quiet. Shut up. Get in the car. Yeah.
So,
and no one with that y'all raised with.
So, with hip hop talk now, so what we gonna do? We still gonna do the same what we gonna do. But the difference is now is that me and Dane now gonna be start going on interviews because everybody want to talk to us.
You want to tap in? Everybody tap in.
Everybody want to talk to us from their show. So, shout out to Saucy Entertainment. Dane, unfortunately, I can't go.
Mm-hmm. Dane's gonna go. Shout them out. We coming to Chicago. Y'all know what to do, man. Y'all know how much family I got there.
I communicate with her. She has a good podcast, just kind of like we're doing. Yeah. And
one in Florida wants to tap in. You know what I mean? So we gonna do it out there.
That's right. But I do got an extra application for Saucy Entertainment. I'm gonna give it to you so you can go, man. Because I think what you got going on, that we got going on, is special. And I think you need to go out there, You
can't stop.
Show.
You can't give up.
Hey, just,
you know what I mean? Because it's the wave, it's the movement, but the point is it's authentic. You know what I'm saying? The people that you tapping in with, they can go around. People gonna start podcasts after being on your show. People gonna try to start podcasts after being on our show.
You know what I mean? Yeah. You know how many people start? I can just imagine how many people started a podcast come just after they came on our show and your show, man.
I mean, it's motivation in my eyes. I don't look at it like we ain't trying to do it.
I take that. That's what's
I love it. I love it.
Yeah. Listen, day 26, the group day 26, he used to work for me. So I'm connected all kind of different ways. So people don't understand. I don't talk about it because this is my life. Mm-hmm. So when I run into the Cheddar Boys, they're like, "What up, Dang? Yeah, what up, though?" Yeah. So that's life, man.
Yeah, man.
Sure.
But one thing about people, when y'all get y'all interviews, y'all better have something to talk about.
For sure.
And you better stay consistent. Don't get on there and get an interview and jump on a podcast and never hear from you no more.
Nah, yeah.
You don't
support the movement, man. When you jump on a podcast, support the person that's doing it.
I don't put names out there. That ain't what I do. But I got like 6 people. We had 6 people that either didn't send an email or did things they need to do to come on the show. And by the way, buy some merch. Campaign shit, grew, buy it, it's coming, it's nice, support.
I should have brought them shoes too, man. I forgot, you know what I'm saying? I've been moving and growing, man, but I know everybody tapped in. They see them fresh Convos, the motherfucking Tony Fresh.
Come on, man. You got the Tony Fresh shoe, you got the Blue Bizzle shoe, you got the Dang shoe.
You see his shoes every 6 seconds on Facebook.
Yeah, we got the Dang shoe. I got the peanut butter shoe coming. I got the fall peanut butter shoe coming.
I don't. DS Walk don't have no shoes yet because I haven't gotten to my shoes. But Hip Hop Talk got shoes.
Right.
So at the end of the interview, when this all get posted, you'll see a picture of the Hip Hop Talk shoe.
Right.
Because I'm going to make sure everybody see it.
Yeah, this is dope too.
But, so we're going to go to the merch because this is another thing that's part of Hip Hop Talk is that we like to look fresh. Yeah. And we like to look good. Everybody like to look fresh and look good. Exactly. You know what I'm saying? And the reason why I created merch is for that reason. Other than, I've never been a I'm not a designer. I just kind of make things and come up with stuff that I think will work. Like, I can't take credit for the gorilla because that's who he is. That's the gorilla is his signature.
He's playing that well last episode too.
The city is ours. Nah, gorilla city is ours.
Nah, he got the old gorilla. I do got an update gorilla shirt downstairs, in which I will show everybody.
For sure.
But the gorilla is Dame. This is his signature shirt, his signature logo.
Okay.
It's a hip hop talk logo. So every shirt you see that's a gorilla, that's this guy right here. So there will be more.
Sure.
You gonna see a gorilla.
Female gorilla. I got all kind of shit coming, baby.
I need one in the medium. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I got the
we got the hip hop talk.
Actually, the one I got now is the new gorilla. You seen it with my name in front, with that on the side. So
we got the knitted hats. The gorilla hats coming. So we got all that.
So Dame has two. He got the gorilla, and the one that gonna be coming out. Actually, got three. The Detroit best worst place in the world.
That's my spot. You know what I mean?
Which I updated the shirts and everything.
It's ridiculous. Look good. Yeah, the new line's gonna be ridiculous. Yes,
we'll be hitting hard.
And we've been selling those. That's gonna be great.
Then the one that we had talked about and he wants to push is that the one that he came up with his late friend Pablo, God rest his soul, rest in power. Is the
make
hip hop great again.
Yeah.
So that's gonna be
Dilla passed away. Pablo was screaming that to everybody in the street. We need to make hip hop because Cuz was great.
Right.
So he's screaming that. So we made that a brand too.
But that shirt,
I heard it before we started.
I created a concept for that shirt, but I'm gonna add a little more to it because I don't want that. Every shirt, I don't want it to look like the next shirt. I want to be a little different. So that shirt is not gonna look like what you see right here on that shirt. Or Detroit best worst place. That shirt gonna look different than the other shirts.
So they gonna eat that up too, neither in the D. You know what I'm saying? You gotta run that up. That one was the best worst place in the world.
But name another place you've been to. Ask anybody. Name another place you went to. That's the best worst place in the world. They're gonna all take the same thing. You ain't gotta be from Detroit to agree to this.
Yeah,
and it's for real.
And it's for real.
You know what I'm saying? That's for real.
So
like it's the best worst place.
Yeah. So me and my partner, we come up with stuff like that. We want to make sure the people it's for the culture. Detroit best worst place. That's automatic culture.
Yeah,
right.
Because you know it. You older culture and the young culture.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
And Detroit taking pretty much. Not to cut you off, but if you look at the industry, I just seen Peasy, Jim Jones,
of course.
Yeah.
And what's the other guy name? Filthy Rick. Filthy Rick from the Bay Area.
Yeah.
Where I'm from. Peasy.
Detroit. Jim Jones.
Harlem. Yeah. So it's like, and they all got on buffs, and you know what I'm saying?
Our swag,
like,
come on, man.
Yeah,
our swag is consumed by the entire world. Yeah. Only person I don't get mad about taking our swag or didn't take our swag is the Oakland niggas. You know why? Because the Oakland niggas have their own swag.
Yeah.
And it's a lot similar to Detroit. Everybody else, y'all take that from us.
Yeah, and then one thing I love about it is that everywhere you go, when they ask, you don't sound like where you from, Detroit. I always get love and respect, man.
Yeah.
They're like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's no hate. You know what I'm saying? Oh, you from Detroit? Oh, man, I love my dog. What you drinking?
Yeah.
Detroit, best worst place in the world. Tap in for that gear. Trademark. Shout out Cuz. We just did a whole different. He just did a whole different look on it. It's gonna be nice, man. Yeah. We got jackets coming. We're gonna do it. We're gonna do it the official way. We're gonna do the bomber jackets. Detroit, best worst place in the world. Bomber jackets.
Okay.
Hats, shirts, and then I got a tracksuit coming to that.
So the bad news is, I gotta be changing supplier.
That's the problem.
I feel that everybody, you know, with the stuff that I come up with, that me and Dane talk about, I feel like it needs to be better than what we're getting.
Yeah, we need a quality, a better shirt, a better response, everything.
Yeah, so we're gonna look for a new supplier and hopefully we'll find someone that'll make good material, who will make the gorilla and the words stand out. Because one thing about shirts is that even a shirt has a story, so you want it to stand out. You don't want it to look bland. You don't want it to look ordinary. You want every shirt to stand out and say something. Yeah. So hopefully, you know,
it's a great concept. We got great conceptually. Like I said, we just getting there. This is our first run at it, but it's gonna be perfect. And I support everybody who bought a shirt so far. Everybody who liked the shirt.
Thank you.
So the concept is great, man.
And now the thing is though, with looking for a new supplier, you know, I got house one where I had the shoe because that's my baby.
Sure.
So what the shoe thing is, what y'all don't know, is that I actually took a shoe class, and I want to be just learn how to make shoes.
Right.
And you know, in that class, you know, I always experiment with different colors.
Right.
You know, I always feel like every color can be experimented on, but I kind of feel like not every color is being used. So when I made the shoes, Lou Bizzle, the heart shoe.
That's hard.
When I made the other shoe, Lou Bizzle shoe with his picture on it, or your shoe with your picture on it, or your shoe with picture on it.
Everybody, listen, tap in, get your own shoe with your own picture on it. Yeah. If you got confidence, you got swag.
Shout out to
you need a shoe with your picture on
it. Shout out to your friend Screw. Screw Loose.
Yeah.
I mean, he shot me a video. He was like, "Hey man, I love my shoes got here. I love my shoes."
He hit me up about 2 days. You got your shoes? I'm like, yeah, you know, he high energy. Everything power up.
Yeah.
So shout out to those Loose.
I call them those the power up shoes.
Anybody in the city gonna have them.
Yeah.
The Tony Fresh shoe, that Dame shoe, that
power up shoe.
Yeah. Everybody pile up on them.
Shoot, those shoes, they're my babies, man. Because when I make shoes, man, I make them from the heart. Like, I don't tell you how I'm designed. I ask
you. Your personality. He does.
What do you want me to put on?
He does.
I don't tell you. I mean, you can tell you what color, but if I don't think that color gonna look right, I ain't gonna use that color.
He gonna do your personality. I promise you.
So,
my nigga.
I ain't even bust them. I bust them, obviously I won. You know what I'm saying? And I wore them motherfuckers as soon as I got them. I just so happened to go to New York. I was in Manhattan. I'm walking with the phone with my daughter. 2 niggas walk up. They say, "Yo, where you get the shoes from?" I'm like, "Oh, these New York niggas." You know what I'm saying? That's fashion capital. I was like, "What?" I was like, "Yeah." I said, "I think I called you." So I said,
you told me.
Yeah, I said, "These niggas in New York love your shoes." I was in Foot Locker buying my little shoes. My man was like, "Yo, them customs, B?" You know what I'm saying? Yo, them customs? They was ready to swap my shit, but they was customs, B? I'm gonna hit him up like, "No, I'm gonna let him." You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna see what else I get.
Everything this guy that came up with, it's at the beginning stage.
Yeah.
This is great things for hip hop, for everything that we're doing. Man. So shout out, man.
It's the culture, man. You know what I'm saying? Like with hip hop, it's all about the way you dress, your shoes. Yeah. Your shoes gotta be able to look fresh in your outfit, man. They go together. So I make shoes based on your personality. I make shoes based on, you know, like, all right, this is who you are, I'm gonna make that. So, you know, that's kind of like part of it. I love making shoes. I'm gonna continue to make some shoes. Hopefully, you know, I get some different type of pair of shoes I can make. Cause I really wanna, I want everybody to look fresh out here, man.
Sure,
man. Well,
I want my signature out here like that.
It's out here, trust me. Because as soon as I drop them motherfuckers, I'm looking like, damn. I said, okay, Lou Bizzle. I said, damn. I'm like, everybody got that. I love it. You feel
Lou hit me up late night. I was on the job.
Scam shoe on the way.
Yeah.
And he was like, "Hey man, I need some shoes. I want shoes with hearts." So I'm like, "Damn, I don't find some hearts at."
Yeah.
So I'm going through, and I'm like, "Oh, you know what? Maybe if I just do this and just hit this button, there could be a whole bunch of hearts on the shoe. See how you like it." So I just kind of like minimized the heart, shrunk them by like 2 inches.
Yeah.
I sent it to him. He's like, "What you think of it?" He's like, "Oh man, can I wear it right now?"
This mine had 3 stores in the 90s at 3 different malls. So this is why he fashioned like that. So my auntie had 3 different stores at 3 different malls, all operated at the same time. So there you go.
So I'm currently, my coworker working NASCAR. So he's like, so I'm currently making him a NASCAR shoe.
Wow, that's dope.
Okay.
So I had to do it like Donahue. You know what I'm saying? See, we throwback niggas, man. You know, I throwback niggas. Hey, this is a throwback. You know how drink champs used to be?
Yeah.
Before they start getting them new niggas. You know what I'm saying? Salute, or get that money. You know what I'm saying? I channel myself after that and all that shit. Everything else, but feed off energy. But, you know, I ain't gonna lie. Like I said, I wasn't gonna be tired, but my mentor, I call him, you know what I'm saying? Shout out Charles Gator Moore, you know what I mean? He just hit me up like, man.
He professional, amazing.
Don't get discouraged. He told me some real shit. Fuck that nigga, you motherfucker star, bro.
Yeah,
I don't want with you. So I'm like, damn.
He know that
he just heard the shit.
I listened to it.
Yeah, he was on my ass, bro. And I'm just like, okay. So shout him out. But I got a new tape, you know what I'm saying? A few of them. I just love music, man. You know, I love to just go in the motherfucking booth. I don't give a damn if I'm bored. I'm like, you got the studio.
Man, every piece of merchandise I share on my page be your songs.
Yeah, I appreciate that.
So
I appreciate that.
Sure.
But, you know, I just had to plug that in. I got a new tape, like I give a fuck, you know what I'm saying, part 2. I really don't give a fuck, you know what I'm saying, I just do what I feel. And, you know, new shit, primary investments. You know, that's what you want to be, a primary investor to everything that you do. Other than that, y'all go tap in with that. Happy birthday. DS Walk, you know what I'm saying? Living legend right here. Everybody's on his show, and he's on my show. So let you know, when I gave up, God gave in.
Bingo.
You see what I'm saying? And that's a big fact. I show us and say, fuck all this shit, man.
No. You can't never quit on yourself or anything you do, man. I don't listen, man. I fail at a lot of stuff in life, and I'm okay with that. Because
baby. Somebody falls
you're gonna fail.
Yeah, sure.
But the one thing you can never tolerate, you can't quit.
Yeah.
Because if you quit on this, you quit on yourself, then how you gonna look at yourself the next day in the mirror, or how you look at yourself, or how you gonna function, think right. Oh, you know what? This didn't go right. Fuck it, I quit. You can't ever think like that.
That's right.
Because that stopped me from doing hip hop talk 20 years ago.
Sure.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So you can't never quit, man. You can fail at a lot of stuff. That's cool. Come on back.
I don't mind losing because I don't take losses. I take motherfucking lessons.
Man, the content you created so far, you got to keep going. You right there.
Yeah, keep going. You gotta keep going, man. Because
what we doing, what we creating, it's there.
You can't. I don't get discouraged when people don't come on.
Right now.
I don't get discouraged when people don't come on the show.
Yeah.
I don't get bothered by it. All right, cool. I'm moving on to something different. And we'll go on the next guest. You can't come on? All right, cool. I got another one down the chamber I want to come on. So, no, don't ever quit, man. Keep doing what you're doing. Get better what you're doing. Create better content what you're doing. And you're going to be just fine. All that stuff I said, man, is easy. You got to be, you like me, man. You think outside the box. Always do something that you like to do, but you know it's going to entertain the people.
Yeah, because there's some motherfuckers sitting next to me and they be like, damn, bro, you talk like you rapping shit. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, damn, so it's believable already. Like, damn, you sound like a fucking song. You feel me? You know?
You walk like it.
Y'all got
you
hooks,
walk like,
you know what I'm saying?
Listen, people telling me my entire life this real quick. They should write a book about you. They should make a movie or something because how I move, really.
I tell you that every time I see you. You know what I'm saying?
So, you know, Hip Hop Talk Fresh Convo is going to be here for a long time.
Definitely.
Check us out. We not going nowhere. I want to thank everybody for coming out. Thank you for joining me. These my brothers here.
Oh, yeah,
you know, it's my birthday. We going to eat good some fish. Luke, we waiting on you.
Yeah. Nigga, I ain't seen Lou Bizzle in about 2 months, nigga. He got big, nigga.
Campaign, campaign, campaign,